What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet Link Battle video, and in today's video, we're going to be using Binding Band Alomomola. Alomomola in previous generations has always been such a great support Pokemon, but in this gen, they got rid of Heal Pulse as a move that Alomomola can learn in any capacity. You can't breed it, you can't learn it naturally, it's not a TM, so one of the cornerstones that makes Alomomola such a great support Pokemon is gone. But in order to make up for that, we have went the way of a slightly offensive, kind of toxic Alomomola set using Binding Band and Whirlpool. Whirlpool takes 1/16 of the opponent's health at the end of each turn, but when Binding Band, that turns into 1/8 of their health. And that's not including poison damage, that's not including stealth rock damage, that's not including other attacks. We are talking about death by 1,000 whirlpools, and that is the strategy we're going to go for. We're not going to go for the instant KOs, the instant knockouts. We're going to set up entry hazards, and we're going to put Pokemon in whirlpools. And we're going to see if we can cause some disconnects here. We do get intimidated, but that's fine. I'm gonna go for Whirlpool and the Sableye, and we're gonna go for Mortal Spin. He fakes me out, but that's okay. If I can just get a poison status onto the Sableye, that's some damage going out each turn. I do not like the... What is that? I do not like the Quillfish at all. I don't like it. And I don't like that he's using Minimize. I've always thought Minimize and Double Team have always been really scummy moves. Only reserved for the absolute scum of scum. I mean, it's just one of those moves in Pokemon where you just don't like it. Like, I don't know. Baton Pass as well. Baton Pass, Double Team, Minimize. Those three moves alone are just really, really toxic. We do survive the Liquidation in the rain, even though our defense has dropped and we do get Toxic Debris. I think next turn, if he doesn't have Aqua Jet, I'm probably gonna go for a Power Gem into the Quillfish. We do have the Whirlpool and we do have the poison damage. Look at that. Just look at how much health he's losing at the end of the turn. If we can go for the Whirlpool and we can get the Power Gem off in the Quillfish, this will be a lot of damage going out into the Quillfish as well. And if I can set up Aqua Ring, then Alomomola has more staying power. Because I think Whirlpool, Fire Spin, trapping moves like that, they only work as long as the Pokemon is alive and on the field. We do miss the Power Gem, unfortunately. So I think we're going to... No, we're not going to get hit by another move. Okay. Alright, I mean, I guess we're just going to be playing these games. The Sableye is going to die next turn to poison damage, I believe. Honestly, what we really just have to do at this point is hit the Quillfish with a Power Gem and a Whirlpool. If we can just hit it with both of those moves, it's going to go down eventually. Also, not to mention, we have all of these hazards up. Okay, we died of Fell Stinger. That sucks. I think we set up more. His attack rose drastically. I don't care. Alright, I just don't care. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch in Kilowattrel because he can minimize all he wants. He can go for double teams all he wants. But you know what he's not gonna be able to dodge? A Thunder in the Rain. You know, on second thought, I want to reconsider. Okay, that got rid of the poison spikes. I think I want to go for Whirlpool. We're gonna go for Hurricane because I already know he's gonna Rage Powder. I'm just afraid because, like, yeah, I'm afraid because he's just gonna go for a liquidation and this is gonna KO me. He goes for Gunk Shot and he misses. Oh, you sold. Oh, you sold in the worst way. Oh my god, it's a shame you don't have Aqua Jet. If he just went for liquidation, he would have been solid. He would have picked up the KO in the rain, easy. But he sold. Okay, he brings out Dragonite. I'm not really afraid of Dragonite. Also, he takes damage from Stealth Rocks. So we're just gonna hit him with a Whirlpool. And I'm just gonna land a Thunder onto the Qwilfish. That Qwilfish is dying this turn. No matter how many minimizes he set up, that thing is going down. He goes for Thunder Punch into Alomomola, but it doesn't really do much, and it is a crit, but we ate that pretty well, and he's Life Orb, so he's taken a lot of damage already just from the Stealth Rock and the Life Orb, but now he's got some chip damage from the Whirlpool, and now he's going to lose another 1/8 of his health, so Dragonite's already at half health, and it just got here. It's having a rough time. Oh, so we got Quaquaval. Okay. I'm not really afraid of Quaquaval. I'm just gonna go for... I don't know. Do I want to go for a Whirlpool or do I want to go for an Aqua Ring? I think we're gonna go for an Aqua Ring. We're gonna go for an Aqua Ring and we're gonna go for a Thunder. And we're faster. Another thing I like is because we had the Glimmora out before and it set up the Stealth Rock, that allowed us to get that chip damage on the Quaquaval. So if it was Focus Sash, it can no longer be Croc now. We do set up the Aqua Ring here, which is great. And this is so much damage just coming out from Whirlpool as well. What are you gonna do, my guy? What are you gonna do? And Oricorio is just taking a lot of damage, losing half of its health because of its fire flying typing. And that's quad weak, and so Stealth Rocks is just going to be doing 50% to its health. We can go for... a Hurricane into Dragonite. And I can pray that the Alomomola survives long enough to hit off a Whirlpool. I think that's what I'm really just hoping for. Battle was canceled. You know the irony? Right before this recording, we matched up with this guy, but I quit because I wasn't recording any audio or any commentary at the start of the fight. And I didn't even click a move in the first match. So beating him this second time around is really good. Alright, so our second battle is going to be up against a Japanese trainer. They have a Koraidon, an Iron Bundle. I think the Virizion variant is called Iron Blade. I could be wrong. Dragapult, Gold Dingo, and Iron Valiant. So he has a whole bunch of powerhouses here, and that's not looking too good for us. We're gonna lead off with Alomomola and Glimmora because we want to set up the entry hazards. We want to get the Whirlpools off, and I think if it comes down to it, we can take out the Iron Bundle. If we're smart about it, maybe we can take out the Mecha Virizion. I'm just gonna call it Mecha Virizion because I literally don't know the actual name for it. I'm pretty sure it's Iron Blade, but I could very well be wrong. Oh boy, I do not like this at all. I'm thinking Wide Guard and Mortal Spin. Mainly Wide Guard so we don't get hit with Make It Rain. I don't think Goldingo's gonna go for that, but just in case. Okay, they go for close combat. We kind of eat that, and their defense has dropped. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we do get some toxic spikes up. Doesn't affect the Goldingo, but it does pretty good chip damage to the Iron Valiant. I could have went for Sludge Wave and did a lot more damage. Goldingo did go for Make It Rain. Okay. That is an interesting choice. That is an interesting choice to go for. Alright, so we got the poison doing its damage. And I think we can go for Whirlpool here. Whirlpool, and I'm thinking Stealth Rock? Question mark? I'm thinking Stealth Rock. Okay, they went for another close combat, and so the defense has dropped even more, and this is going to be another layer of toxic spikes. This is okay for me. If I can hit the Whirlpool here on the Iron Valiant, we can just switch into okay, you went for Make It Rain. We can switch into Clodsire and we can just go for Wide Guard, and then we can go for Earthquake. Look at that damage. But I mean, that is after like 2 defense drops and 2 special defense drops. But the poison and then the Whirlpool damage should be enough. Yeah, that should be more than enough. And now we're gonna send out Clodsire. I think what's telling is the fact that they didn't go for like a Psycho Cut, because I honestly thought they had Psycho Cut. I think I'm gonna go for Aqua Ring, and actually no, I don't really need to. I really want to. I want to because look at my health. I mean, it's 166 because I mean Aloe Momola has a lot of health, but still, like, I prefer a full health Aloe Momola over this. So we're gonna go for Wide Guard, prevent ourselves getting hit with Make It Rain. I don't think he has Psycho Cut, because if he did, he would have went for it before. He goes for Double Team on Iron Valiant, which is pointless because you're gonna die to poison or Whirlpool. He goes for Shadow Ball. It does a lot of damage, but I'm hoping we can pick up a KO here on the Goldingo. No, we can't. We can't pick up a KO on the Goldingo. That's unfortunate. You know, I kind of wish we had Regenerator here right now. Okay, he has Iron Bundle. I'm thinking Aqua Ring. And I really don't want to go for the Earthquake here. I really don't want to go for the Earthquake and screw myself over. I think I'm gonna go for Poison Jab. Freeze Dry into Clodsire. Okay, that's smart. That's really smart. He goes for Make It Rain, which is still not enough. But it's also really good because now we can just go for Aqua Ring and we can get some health back. And look at that, the crit on the Poison Jab. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. We're gonna go for wide guard here. And we're gonna try to go for earthquake. I think it should be enough if we don't get freeze dried. Wait, if Alomomola gets taken out, does that mean the wide guard doesn't work anymore? Okay, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. We do lose the Clodsire. That's unfortunate. And he tries to go for Make It Rain, but I'm too smart. I don't like how Iron Bundle's looking at my Alomomola. Like, I don't want to get hit with a freeze dry, buddy. I don't want any problems. I don't want no smoke. Alright, I just get to shoot something fast. 177, 161. Kilowattrels as fast as we're gonna get, man. Kilowattrels as fast as we're gonna get. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for a terrestrialization. I'm gonna wide guard, but I'm gonna go for a terrestrialization. Oh no, it's flying. Oh god, there's no point in terrestrializing then. I mean, I thought it was electric. God, this is terrible. Volt switch in the Iron Bundle. Yeah, that makes sense. We wide guard again. He goes for freeze dry. Takes out the Alomomola, unfortunately. And we do get the Volt switch, and that takes out the Iron Bundle. What he's gonna do, go for Make It Rain. I'm gonna switch in Pelipper, and then I can switch back in Kilowattrel. I think this is only gonna go bad if he sends out Koraidon and then he brings out the sun and just completely ruins everything. He goes for Shadow Ball. Okay. I don't like that. I'm gonna send in Walking Wake, because I feel like Koraidon's coming out. I feel like Koraidon's coming out. I'm willing to bet money on it. Oh no, he isn't. Okay, that's good. That's great. Love to see it. Alright, Mecha Virizion gets poisoned. Oh no. Your attack, okay. Okay, I mean, I'm still kind of scared, but I really don't know what to go for here. Cause I thought the I'll be honest with you, I thought the Koraidon was coming out. I'm gonna go for Tailwind, because no matter what, we need the speed boost. Oh, we are faster. Okay, that's great. We take out the Goldingo. I mean, his whole team is full of powerhouses, so it's like really scary to even fight this. Especially considering I have an Alomomola that isn't... Ooh, Psyblade. Did nothing. But it's kind of crazy because considering I have to fight his team, right? And his team is full of powerhouses, and all I got is an Alomomola that isn't really a support Alomomola in the fullest sense of it. Oh, Dragapult. Okay. I know the Koraidon's in the back. I know it is. I just don't want to fight it, but I know it's in the back. We're gonna go for a Dragon Pulse here, and I'm gonna go for a Chilling Water. Like, I know you got the Koraidon in the back. Why don't you just bring it out? And we're gonna go for a Chilling Water, lower the attack on the Mecha Virizion. Basically getting rid of its Quark Drive boost. He does KO the Walking Wake, which is unfortunate. I think the only thing I'm really afraid of here is probably that Koraidon coming out. And since I don't have any other way to really change the weather, we're gonna have low accuracy hurricanes, and yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's my entire existence. Low accuracy hurricanes. The Crydon's poisoned. So now we're in a tough situation because like we gotta make something shake, man. We gotta make something shake. I'm gonna go for a hurricane here, and I'm gonna go for a chilling water into Koraidon. We just gotta lower the attack stats as much as possible. We do hit the hurricane though in the sun, which has lower accuracy, if you didn't know. So Mecharizian is down, so now this is just us versus the Koraidon, who gets hit with chilling water. And mind you, we haven't terrestrialized yet. He goes for collision course. I think that's fighting type. Yep. I think we go for a hurricane. What are you gonna terrestrialize, buddy? What are you gonna terrestrialize into? It doesn't matter. Why would you terrestrialize into this? And you know I just hit a hurricane. Like why? Why would you do this? Why would you play? Oh my god, I missed. Why would you play so reckless? We do hit him with another chilling water, so his attack is dropped even further. He goes for a collision course, but you know what? I don't even think it matters at this point. You can keep going for collision courses and it's not gonna hurt me. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Actually, did more damage than I was anticipating. I'm thinking that terrestrialization boosted the power of it a little bit more. We're gonna try to go for hurricane, and I'm gonna go for another chilling water. We do hit the hurricane, thank God. And Koraidon goes down. Honestly, if we missed another hurricane, it would have been just us versus it would have been Pelipper versus Koraidon, and I'm not too confident on how that would have went. I mean, we could have kept hitting it with chilling water, but I mean, at what cost? Alright, so our next opponent is going to be a Japanese trainer. They have a Skeledirge, a Tyranitar, a Charizard, a Blissey, a Lucario, and a Gimmighoul. I don't see anything that shuts down Alomomola, so we can send out Glimmora and Alomomola as the lead. Even if it is Tyranitar first, Glimmora really does well in the Sandstorm with the special defense boost from the Sandstorm, and we can just set up hazards. I mean, I'll have to check his team again, but like, I don't think there's anything that can get rid of the toxic spikes. Also, if we can just set up Stealth Rocks against the Charizard, that would be great. That would be great. I would appreciate it. We're gonna Whirlpool the Lucario right off the bat, and I'm just gonna go for Stealth Rock. He terrestrializes right off the bat. That's wild. That's wild. And it's into the Lucario too. Into Ice type. That's kinda wild. I don't know why you would do that, Chief. We do get off Stealth Rocks, and that's also really good to know that we're faster. He goes for Meteor Mash, and he sets up Toxic Spikes as well. That's a lot of damage. At least I think that's a lot of damage. And then he goes for Astonish into my Alomomola. Like, why? Also, why do you have a Gimmighoul? Why not just go for the Gold Dingo? I mean, I get it. Collecting 9,900. Is it 9,999 or is it just 999 coins? I think 999 coins. Either way, it's a lot. I know it's a lot. But a Gold Dingo is just better. We're going to go for Power Gem, pick up the KO on Lucario. And we're going to Whirlpool into the Gimmighoul. We have 2 hazards up, so that's really good. And then Whirlpool should be doing pretty good chip damage just from the attack itself. And then he tackles and sets up another layer of Toxic Spikes. What are you doing, Chief? What are you doing? Why do you have a Gimmighoul here? But Gimmighoul is losing a pretty good chunk of its health just from Whirlpool alone. Oh, he brings out the Charizard. Why would you do this? Charizard's taken 49% of its health to the rocks. And we're gonna go for the Whirlpool, and I'm just gonna go for Power Gem and a Gimmighoul. Oh, he's faster. And he almost takes out his own Gimmighoul. He takes out the Glimmora, and I guess we don't have another layer of spikes, but that's okay. Whirlpool hits the Charizard, and Charizard's now trapped in Whirlpool. You know, I thought I was gonna have to set up Aqua Ring, but I'm pretty good right now. Because Whirlpool is just literally doing so much work. I think we just send in Pelipper, so Whirlpool does even more damage. I mean, if I was him, just send in the Tyranitar, so then you set up Sand. And that will just really make my day miserable. I'm gonna go for Wide Guard, and I'm just gonna switch into something else. I'm gonna switch into Clodsire. I just want to see both of these Pokemon die to Whirlpool damage. I just want to see that. That is a nice shiny Charizard. It's a shame that it's Gen though. So we go for Wide Guard. That should protect us from an Earthquake. If he goes for it. Oh no, he goes for Rock Tomb. Okay. Kind of weird that you have a physical Charizard. What are you doing? His Charizard dies. And the Gimmighoul? And the Gimmighoul dies. So we got 2 KOs to Whirlpool so far. Just send out the Tyranitar. Set up the Sand. What are you doing? There we go. Alright, Tyranitar's poisoned and the Sand is up. Okay, what I might do is I'm gonna switch out. I'm switching to Pelipper on the Clodsire slot, and then I'm just gonna go for Whirlpool and the Tyranitar. Blissey's also poisoned, so we're gonna be going for them next. The battle was canceled. I mean, Alomomola is just not it. It's just not it. You don't want to fight this thing, all right? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Whirlpool with Binding Band is just nasty. You lose too much health. You're hemorrhaging health, not only to the Stealth Rocks, not only to the Toxic Spikes, but losing 1/8 of your health every turn on top of all of that other residual damage is just too much. You don't even have to attack anybody. Alomomola just being out on the field is enough.